I'll do my best to help defend the SmackDown Live Women's Championship against Sheamus, which is something I never thought I'd say.
It's a strange situation that Brooklyn put us in, but I appreciate the help. At least we're already up 1-0, so we have the advantage.
That's right. Undefeated in our house. Whose house?
Our house?
Come on, whose house?
Our house!
Whose house?
Our house!
Yeah, much better.
You couldn't just leave Trey and I alone and let us have our success in WWE, could you?
Do you really want to do this now? Because if I were you, I'd be doing everything in my power to try to hold on to my championship.
That's kind of out of my hands at this point, thanks to you and this ridiculous series.
You see ridiculous, but I see innovative. I've broken the mold with everything I've done in my life, so don't expect that to stop now that I'm GM of SmackDown Live. That's right, I said SmackDown. Happy?
Oh, WWE Universe!
As match 2 of the series gets underway, I don't want to lose perspective on just how unique this situation is. We have Big E and Sheamus essentially competing over the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
This is groundbreaking content from our new general manager, Brooklyn Von Braun. And honestly, I'm all for anything that breaks the mold.
I think I'm going to have to wait and see how the series plays out before I weigh in, but my initial reaction is this isn't exactly fair for the champion, Red.
It's not about being fair, Byron. It's about entertaining the WWE Universe, and that's exactly what this accomplishes.
He's taking it up top.
From the top!
Elbow!
Sheamus starting to weaken some.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position.
Big E is really feeling it.
Big E goes for the big ending.
Sheamus counters.
Broad kick. This could be it.
Sheamus gets the win, and more importantly, the series is now tied up at a win each.
Going down 2-0 would have been a disaster for Becky Lynch and her Savages, but now it's a whole new series.
You didn't hear this from me, but Red's getting a little nervous now that the series is tied up.
No, she doesn't need to worry, because after my match against Finn, we'll be 1 win away from taking the series. Then Red can defend her title versus Becky in the ring. You know, how it's usually done.
That's good. Hey, this might be a little late, but I had an idea for our team name. The New Trey. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks.
I think I heard my music. Gotta run.
Oh, WWE!
With the series now tied up in 1 victory each, this match is pivotal in giving one team a 2-1 lead and putting them a win away from taking both the series and the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think this is where we start to see the experience and cohesiveness of Becky Lynch's Savages take over. Even though these are singles matches, Red and Trey barely know the New Day. And if things start to go south, they could all fall apart.
I have to agree with Corey. We know Red and Trey are tight, and certainly the New Day have been teaming for a very long time, but I question the kind of bond the 5 of them have been able to create in just a few weeks.
I admit this is impressive offense from Woods.
Just a steady dose of punishment on display.
Balor looking on his game right now.
Ooh-wee.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
Power. Sit out power bomb. He's got the shoulders down. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point. He just powered out there, Cole.
That's a good way to make your presence felt.
Finn Balor lands hard.
Finn might be hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he might have tweaked his knee. Wait a minute! What's Pete Dunne doing out here? Well, maybe he wants to check on his teammate.
That's why he's here.
And Finn Balor suddenly recovers. He's going to the top. Coup de grace. It's all over. Was Finn Balor ever really hurt, or was this just a setup by Becky Lynch and her savages?
This is unbelievable. The entire series just turned on that interference.
Hey, what was I saying earlier about team cohesiveness? That's exactly how it pays off. And now Becky Lynch has the opportunity to beat Red and win it all.
You should have been in a position to win the series against Becky Lynch. I'm sorry I let you down.
You didn't. All that matters is we're still alive. Now I just need to beat Becky to even up the series, and then it's up to Trey to close it out.
You got this. Then after that, well, you got this.
You've got a lot of nerve showing up in our locker room.
I'll go wherever the hell I want, especially since I'm about to be the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
I guarantee I'm gonna beat you and tie the series up.
Okay, then what? Because even if you somehow manage that, then your friend Trey's going against my friend Drew in the final match. And we all know my friend's just a little bit tougher than yours. So like I said, one way or another, that championship's coming back where it belongs.
If you're so confident, how about we get things started right now?
Nah, I need to go warm up first. Don't want to pull a muscle slapping your head off.
The following contest is scheduled for
We spoke earlier about a team's back being up against the wall, and that's certainly the case for Red as she faces Becky Lynch down 2-1 with the series and her championship on the line.
That's what I was saying about this series being unfair for Red. She can defeat Becky Lynch, but still lose her title if Trey were to go down in the final match.
Or Becky Lynch can beat Red right now, making this whole discussion pointless. I suggest we see what happens before anyone starts a protest. Oh, nasty impact. Really just laying it in.
Ah, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Head scissor applied.
Raining down elbows.
She returns the favor there.
A striking blow. Oh, look at this. Looking for the suplex off the top rope. Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you. Something that was important to Becky Lynch after she made history as the first ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion was to establish herself as a fighting champion.
You got that right, Michael. The Irish Lash Kicker accepted all challenges that came her way. Becky was determined to give the championship the prestige it so rightfully deserved.
Uh-oh. No way! Good God! Inverted Frankensteiner! To expand on Byron's point about Becky Lynch's mentality as the inaugural SmackDown Live Women's Champion, just take a look at the superstars who Lynch defeated to retain the title.
Yeah, whether it's deserved or not, first champions are always celebrated in the history books. I'll give Becky her due. She deserves the accolades like she received as the first SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
Boom! Buckle bomb!
What impact!
From the middle rope.
Wow, she turned that one around.
Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Back in the ring again.
Hammerlock. And down with the suplex.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
$450. Nailed it.
This could do it. She's not done yet.
So resourceful.
Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay. DDT! Fight!
What a counter!
Ah, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Engineering!
Elbow drop! Oh, debilitating elbow drop. Catapulted down on the opponent.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Scoop slam!
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
Saw that one coming. Wow, what a sequence. Gets out of dodge there. Ah, the reversal by Becky. Belly to belly. She's got something in mind.
Oh, could this be it?
Omega driver. We got a cover. Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
Still in it.
Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous.
Oh, a flurry of strikes.
Kinshasa.
Oh, man.
Is it enough?
Two. Wow, Becky's showing some serious heart right there, and she's still alive.
Rising from the floor.
Off the springboard.
Axe handle finds it. Becky Lynch makes the cover. You're not going to get her that easy.
Clearly not enough damage done.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Harsh impact.
A rolling elbow. Heading back up.
Not the first time we've seen her do this.
450. Nailed it.
Oh, just when you think you have the winning hand.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
She's got her where she wants her.
She's going to try it again.
Omega driver, hoping to end it here.
This is it.
Oh, how resilient was that?
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Uh-oh. Phoenix splash! And she's getting fired up here.
Showing a lot of fury with her attacks.
Yeah, Becky Lynch's heart continues to beat loud and strong, staying alive in style here.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Not again.
One of these competitors
Going after the upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put people on shelves for a very long time. Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
She ducks out of the way there.
Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making her pay. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
look at this now. Uh-oh. Got him where he wants him. Oh, man, that hurt. Shoulders down for the count. Can you imagine thinking this one was over and then he kicks out like that? She's calling for it.
Are we about to see it again?
Omega driver. It could be over here. This is it. This singles contest has a victor.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
What a win for her here tonight.
And to be honest, Michael, neither of these amazing women have anything to
I'm not trying to make you nervous or anything, but it's all come down to this. Match 5 against Drew McIntyre for the championship I've held for a record-setting 2.5 years.
Well, when you put it that way, there's definitely no pressure.
Sorry, it's just hard not having control over what happens, but I know you can do this. Just treat it like any other regular match.
Sure. I mean, that might be a little difficult with the giant stack of pancakes and grass-covered ramp, but I'll try my best.
That's all I can ask.
I wanted to let you know the guys and I got together and decided that if you pull off the series win, we'll consider calling our team the new Trey like you suggested.
Really? That's awesome.
Sure, I mean, we probably won't team up that often or ever again after this, but still, the offer stands.
Oh, well, thanks.
Go get him, champ!
Are you happy? There's a chance I could lose my title without ever being pinned.
If it makes you feel any better, Becky Lynch promised me that no one from her side will get involved in the final match.
Oh, she promised you. Then I'm sure we have nothing to worry about.
Where do they keep the popcorn around here? I don't normally put trash food in my body, but I think watching your team let you down is worth...
You think you know me?
This is it, with the teams tied at 2 wins each. It all comes down to match 5 for the series in Red's SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Trey's been in a lot of big matches throughout his career, but the professional and personal ramifications of this might be bigger than any other. Red may not talk to him for weeks if he's the reason her record-setting championship reign comes to an end.
This might be putting undue responsibility on Trey since 2 of his teammates lost matches earlier tonight. However, I will agree he's facing immense pressure being in this winner-takes-all position. And I know I certainly wouldn't want to be in right now.
His shoulders are down. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Just needs to do more damage.
Drew McIntyre has worn his Scottish heritage as a true badge of honor during his time here in WWE. He takes great pride in having been the first Scottish NXT champion and even had the New York Police Department bagpipe band play him to the ring at WrestleMania.
He's stuck in the corner now. Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys. And the Luthez press.
Piston-like rights.
Taking a closer look at McIntyre's Scottish heritage, he truly has the appearance and attitude of a legendary Scottish warrior. He also named his devastating kick after the chosen sword of a Highlander, the Claymore.
Honestly, I think if you shot Drew McIntyre back in time to the Scottish battlefield, he'd just disappear into the fray, totally at home. He is happy to be anywhere that there is fighting to be done. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Drew McIntyre fans with some reason to worry here.
He had to be prepared to take some damage tonight. Ooh, brutal body shot. Ooh!
And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here. Capo kick connects.
Now back to the ring. Boom! Did you hear the impact? Plenty of fight left.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
Clothesline!
What impact! Big reversal.
Now look at this now. Uh-oh. Got him where he wants him.
Oh, brutal forearm.
To the outside, which will start the referee's count.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt. Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
He's in non-stop attack mode. Great counter. Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
Gonna be a lot of big moves in this match. But one question's going to be, who will capitalize on those moves the best?
He evades the attack.
Drew McIntyre beginning to look a little weak out there.
Things are not looking good for him right now.
Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there.
Up on the shoulders.
Jeez.
Down in a hurry.
Incredible action in this match so far. The tension, the drama. This is electric.
Oof, ruthless striking.
Trey and Drew trading blows.
What a headbutt by Drew McIntyre.
And the ref goes down.
We've seen just about everything tonight.
Wait a second, is that who I think it is?
It's Samoa Joe.
We haven't seen Samoa Joe in 6 or 7 years since he was fired from WWE after a shocking loss to Trey for the Universal title.
Well, apparently he hasn't gotten over that.
What the heck is that?
It looks like some kind of enhanced arm.
Like Samoa Joe wasn't deadly enough already. Unbelievable.
This is shocking. I cannot believe Samoa Joe is back.
I know, after all this time, I never thought we'd see him again.
And he just broke Trey in half. And now Drew McIntyre covers Trey.
It's all over.
Becky Lynch and her team has won the Best of 5 series, and Becky is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
It looks like Trey's gonna throw up.
I don't blame him. Not only did he lose the series and Red's championship, but the nightmare that is Samoa Joe has returned to terrorize him.
I'm back, and I'm coming for you.
I'm honestly stunned at what we've just witnessed.
And so is Trey. This is gonna send shockwaves throughout WWE.
If only security had done their jobs that night, Samoa Joe never would have made it past the arena's metal detector. Sorry, just trying to keep it positive.
Which is hard to do because our story wouldn't be complete without talking about one giant negative. I'm referring, of course, to the arrival of the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, in WWE.
Because of Brooklyn, our lives and careers would never be the same. Although if you think about it, they were pretty much the same as they'd always been, because no matter where we went or what we accomplished, we could never escape Brooklyn's loud, obnoxious shadow.
We gave Brooklyn a lot of chances to prove she had changed. Well, mostly Trey did. But ultimately, she only proved one thing. She was the exact same bully she was way back when we were in high school.
And she wasn't just a jerk to us. She disrespected anyone she dealt with, including WWE legends.
Is that all you got? It feels like you're taking a teacup poodle for a walk on my back.
Excuse me, Miss Von Braun. Can we talk?
Can't you see I'm conducting important GM business? Come on, I really need you to get in there. Work it.
It will only take a minute.
What? I don't want my car washed or candy from your stupid kid's fundraiser or whatever crap you're selling.
Actually, I'm the original American hero, Kurt Angle. You know, the Hall of Famer you borrowed your nickname from without asking.
Come back in 5 with stronger hands. So what do you want? An autograph from the real American hero? A picture? Tell me what I need to do to make you go away.
I need you to drop the lawsuit against me. If you don't, it will bankrupt my family.
No chance. I'm the way more famous American hero, and I will not allow you to continue profiting off my celebrity.
I won a gold medal for my country with a broken freaking neck. What have you ever done that makes you an American hero?
Filed a trademark? Security!
Wait, maybe we can settle this without lawyers. If there's anything that could change your mind, I'd do it.
Anything? It just so happens we have a superstar who was gone for a very long time and needs to knock off some ring rust. So I'll drop the lawsuit if you can beat Samoa Joe.
But Joe's a monster. He's got that bionic arm that could tear me apart, and I haven't competed in years.
Samoa Joe hasn't competed in years either, so it should be a competitive match. Good luck.
Most dangerous man in WWE today. This is a match I never expected to see tonight. Kurt Angle has been retired for years.
Brooklyn Von Braun's legal case against Angle has clearly caused him distress, so much that he's willing to risk his well-being to get Brooklyn to drop the lawsuit altogether.
But Kurt Angle should have just stopped using the American hero nickname when he had the chance, and none of this would be happening. Instead, he let his pride get in the way of rational thinking. Now he's in for a world of physical and financial suffering.
He might have been waiting on that one. Kurt Angle exploiting the opening. Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
One of the brightest highlights of Samoa Joe's career came at 2017's Extreme Rules. There he defeated 4 of WWE's top superstars in a fatal 5-way.
Most people would not look forward to an immediate future that involves facing Brock Lesnar, but Samoa Joe thrived in the situation.
Angle slam attempt.
Joe counters. It's all over.
It's Trey.
He has no business being out here.
Kurt Angle from behind.
He got him. Kurt Angle has defeated Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is livid.
I imagine Brooklyn Von Braun isn't going to be too pleased either.
Too bad. All that matters is Kurt Angle has got the win, and now he can officially be known again as the American hero.
Since you like getting involved in my business so much, maybe you should pay all the legal bills for the lawsuit I have to drop now.
Yeah? Well, you messed with us in the Best of 5 series, and that cost Red her title, so I'd say we're even now.
Is that what you think happened? I signed Samoa Joe because he was unfairly let go from WWE, not to mention he's a great addition to the roster. But I had nothing to do with him costing you the series. I don't control him. No one can, which is something you should be very worried about.
So if you're not out to get us, then prove it. Give me a rematch for my championship that I lost without ever being pinned.
Let me think about that. No.
That's what I thought.
But what I will do is give the audience something new and fresh. Trey, you're going to face Adam Cole next week for his WWE Championship in a no disqualification match. See? Maybe I'm not so bad after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find someone else I can sue to recoup my losses.
You think you know me?
Oh, guys, wait. Here comes my favorite part.
Introducing.
This is a huge opportunity tonight for Trey as he goes one-on-one with Adam Cole for the WWE Championship in a no disqualification match.
Honestly, I'm surprised Brooklyn put Trey in this position, especially after he got involved in the Kurt Angle Samoa Joe match last week.
Everyone thinks they know Brooklyn and her intentions, but she said it herself. She's made an entire career out of defying expectations. It's what led her to success in mixed martial arts, and I predict it will also benefit her greatly in WWE. Launched with a belly-to-belly. Oh, boy.
And now looking to get it locked in.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Gets him with a counter. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, look at that scoop slam. You can tell a superstar is really engaged with the WWE Universe when they can get the entire crowd to continually chant a single word. And Adam Cole has done that. Baby!
I just so happen to think that most of the WWE Universe and people in general are incredibly infantile, so of course they'd like to yell, baby, but in this case, they're giving a great competitor some proper attention.
Oh my gosh, it's baby! Jeez. There's a slingshot.
Super kick! In the corner now!
I was reminded of something when we first discussed Adam Cole's catchphrase, baby. Are you running out of easy words for the idiots here in the crowd to chant?
Good question, Corey. You never know what the next big WWE Universe chant will be. But if I could suggest one, how about Saxman, 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 Saxman? Yeah, sounds good.
How about no?
Reverses. Can he make him pay? Look at this. Snap suplex.
There's nothing better than two superstars battling with a title on the line. But when it's the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at stake, the stakes don't get any higher.
Oh, right to the gut. Challenger's a little worse for wear now.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
Ooh, what impact!
Stomping down. Oh, a knee.
Lights out.
Back between the ropes. Now look at this now. Uh-oh. Got him where he wants him.
I'll break your crown.
The championship hanging in the balance. Boom, what impact. Gets out of the way.
And fast.
Hit the mark with that one.
For the win to retain the championship. Holy kick out.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
That is a great reversal.
A big fight feel. Pressure cooker situation. WWE Universe hanging on every move. package driver.
Trey has Adam Cole in trouble.
Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here?
Whoa, what the heck?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
What are you doing?
Cover him.
I'm not gonna win like that.
Fine.
And now Samoa Joe with the attack on Trey.
It seems Samoa Joe wants Trey to win the match, and he's going to do anything he can to make it happen.
Count it. Now.
I'm not sure why Samoa Joe did what he did, but as a result, Trey is your new WWE Champion.
I really have no explanation for this either. As far as we know, Samoa Joe has nothing but contempt for Trey. So why would he help him win the WWE Championship?
Hopefully we'll get some answers soon.
Damn it! I wanted to earn this. Now everyone's gonna look at me like I'm some kind of fluke champion. Again!
I know you're frustrated, but maybe it's not that bad. Besides, if you defend it enough, then people will respect you.
7 years. 7 years ago, you took what was mine, and I never got to take it back. You know, a lot of significant life events can happen in that amount of time. Birthdays, holidays, funerals, and I missed them all. Because for over 2,500 days, one thing has consumed me: revenge. I even augmented my body to ensure that when the time came, there would be nothing that stopped me from destroying you. So now, we're so close. I helped you win this championship for one reason only. So I can finally take back what you took from me.
But that doesn't even make sense. It's not the same title.
Don't say that. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 7 years, and the surgery, and the pain, and I am going to take it back.
Hey, you want to tell me what that was all about?
I had nothing to do with it. You think I wanted to win the title like that?
I don't think you give a damn as long as you're champion. I want my rematch.
I promise I'll make this right.
Okay, chump. Okay, Trey, how about we do that right now?
No, Trey, let's go.
From the outside, my life looked pretty good. I was WWE Champion, and I was about to team with none other than Ronda Rousey in the Mixed Match Challenge. The truth is, I couldn't enjoy any of that. I had a maniac breathing down my neck who'd spent 7 years planning my demise. But at least my title defense against Adam Cole would take place in a steel cage, so that psychopath couldn't interfere. Or so I thought.
You think you know me?
introduce...
It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage, but that's exactly the situation Trey finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Usually the purpose of a steel cage is to keep two opponents inside, but in this case, I think the intention is to keep Samoa Joe on the outside if he were to get involved.
Honestly, after everything we've seen from Samoa Joe since he returned, I'm not sure this steel cage is enough to keep him at bay.
Just carrying the opposition here. Whether you agree with Adam Cole's approach to sports entertainment or not, the man immediately established himself as a dominant force in NXT. As leader of the brash faction known as the Undisputed Era, he's one of NXT's most influential stars. Championship on the line.
I second your opinion when it comes to Adam Cole's position in NXT, Michael. Cole took aim at NXT's best, that including joining his Undisputed Era brethren and winning in the historic War Games match at NXT TakeOver Houston.
Gentlemen, let me ask you a question. When will you learn people's opinions don't matter? What matters is success. Adam Cole also survived a brutal Extreme Rules match at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, and then 24 hours later, competed in his first Royal Rumble match. Now that, my friends,
Cover for the championship! Plenty of fight left.
Oh man, I don't know who to root for.
kick right to the midsection.
Oh man! Ouch. The challenger eating up some damage.
He planned for this and could still rally.
Whoa, right hand to the body.
Spinning back fist. Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful. Amazing reflexes on display.
Adam Cole reverses, sending Trey straight into the steel cage.
Trey looks like he's in severe pain.
And right on cue, just as Adam Cole seems to have this match won, here comes Samoa Joe to try to stop him. Joe slams the cage door on Adam Cole.
Joe is dead set on keeping the WWE Championship on Trey so he can take it from him after not getting his rematch 7 years ago.
Trey with a drop kick into the cage, sending Samoa Joe crashing to the floor.
Trey isn't going to sit back and let Joe help him.
Well, it's admirable, I guess, but I think he should take the help.
It appears Red is out here to help get rid of Samoa Joe so Trey can show he can do this by himself.
Don't feed into his ego, Red. If you were a real friend, you'd let him have any help he could get.
Trey is equally determined to prove he's not a fluke champion. He wants to win this match on his own.
Ooh. Up and knee drop. Jeez.
Well, it's time for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, so you know we're going to see the best of the best.
Boom, what impact!
Saw what he had in mind there.
Oh, nasty impact.
What a boot.
A bad place to be for the challenger.
He might not have enough strength left to overcome the cage. Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Proving tough to catch.
Boom! For the championship! And the champ kicks out.
Tried for it early. Too quick to catch him there.
Engineering!
Right on the mark.
Now look at this now. Uh-oh. Got him where he wants him. Oh, bridge Amazing package powerbomb.
The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion, the Superstar.
Wow, aggressions were certainly at an all-time high.
Great job defending your title against Adam Cole.
Thanks. More importantly, I showed everyone I didn't need Samoa Joe's help to do it.
You have anything left in the tank for your mixed match challenge later?
Honestly, I'm running on fumes, so I'm kinda hoping Ronda carries our team tonight. By the way, do you even have a partner yet?
No. Brooklyn's making me wait until the last minute to find out who it is. Typical.
Well, whoever it is, we might have to face each other at some point, which is going to be weird.
I know. But FYI, I just put win mixed match challenge on the list, and I plan on being the one who crosses it off.
We'll see.
I hope you're feeling alright after that steel cage match.
Look, if you're worried about our match later, I'll be fine. Turns out I actually performed better with possibly cracked ribs.
Just remember, the winning mixed match challenge team gets $500,000 to donate to whatever charity they want. I don't want to miss out on that because you've got your hands full with other things.
My hands aren't full at all. Look, completely empty. I even had time to think of an awesome team name. Team Rowdy Trey.
You clearly just thought of that, so I think that proves my point about you being distracted.
No, that took weeks of brainstorming. I swear, I even had a think tank put their heads together on it.
Whatever, just make sure you bring your A game later.
The mixed match challenge starts tonight, and everyone else knows who they're teaming with. So when are you going to tell me who my partner is on my way to the ring?
Oh, did I forget to assign you a partner? Must have slipped my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
To make it up to you, I'll let you choose your teammate.
Great. I choose Seth Rollins.
You didn't let me finish. I'll let you choose from a group of superstars that I've selected.
Is Seth Rollins one of them?
No. Your choices are Kurt Hawkins, who's now lost over 1,000 consecutive matches. Your old trainer, Riley Flash, who I have no doubt is in tremendous ring shape, especially after just flying in from Calgary on 6 connections. It was the cheapest fare I could get last minute. And finally, Drew McIntyre. You might remember he recently helped Becky Lynch acquire your SmackDown Live Women's Championship, so I'm sure you two would work really well together. I know it must be hard to pick from those 3 amazing options, but I need an answer now. See, when you're willing to put your gas station toilet seat of an attitude aside, we can work together after all.
I've only got one thing to say. Man is...
I am in the top 1%.
As the Mixed Match Challenge kicks off, most teams have had weeks to prepare. However, due to Brooklyn Von Braun dragging her feet, Red's team formed just minutes ago. This has to be a major disadvantage.
I agree, not to mention, they didn't even have time to come up with a cool team name.
That should be the least of their concerns, Saxton. The bigger issue is Red and Drew McIntyre trying to coexist after their recent history in the best-of-5 series. Drew won the final match to help Becky Lynch capture the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. There is no way Red's gotten over that.
Neck breaker!
So smooth.
She's bringing the pressure on now.
She continues to press forward.
I say Drew McIntyre's career is a story of two completely different chapters. McIntyre himself would tell you his first chapter didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole nother story.
Stomping! Ouch! Just caught flush.
Lost in the corner right now. In tandem, in stereo.
Michael, I like your analogy of McIntyre's career as two different chapters. And while chapter 1 didn't necessarily blow anybody away, there was a foreshadowing of his future success.
Oh, even Mr. McMahon himself called McIntyre a future world champion, which of course later came true in 2017 when McIntyre defeated Brood for the NXT Championship.
Dual suplexes! At the oh my goodness, crushing it! Boom! And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre tying up the legs. Up and crushing. EC3 making him think twice.
And now that one's countered. And for the DDT!
Spiked.
How impressive was that reversal?
Ouch. Let's go, kick.
McIntyre looking to close out this matchup.
Can't finish him yet.
No, we're not done by a long stretch here.
Bulldog. All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. He's starting to struggle here. Backdrop suplex. There's going to be a lot of offense in this match. Scoop slam. Uh-oh.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Suplex. Nothing's going to stop her now.
She has become relentless at this point. Carmella just barely got out of the way.
Beautiful suplex. Back elbow.
Jeez, did you see that?
Shoulder right in the midsection. Plenty of hits coming her way now. Oh, what a kick! Going all the way up.
450, nailed it.
She's got some fight left in her.
As a former dancer and cheerleader, you know Carmella's going to be light on her feet out there.
Ooh, what impact. Carmella with a nice reversal. Oh, man. Gets the tag. Clothesline! What a way to end this mixed tag match.
I think you know.
There is only one.
Been a busy night for Trey, as earlier he defended his WWE Championship in a steel cage match on SmackDown Live.
You have to admire his commitment to teaming with Ronda Rousey, but there is no way he's 100% going into this match.
A smart champion will be resting up for their next title defense, not out here competing in the Mixed Match Challenge. But he can't get enough of the spotlight, and as a result, he's putting himself and his partner at risk.
Up on the shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
Sometimes you'll see a smile on Ronda Rousey's face, but that changes once she goes into combat mode, Corey.
Call the cops when Ronda's on the loose. She'll tell you she's not a wrestler or a fighter. Ronda's a martial artist. Her judo training means she puts out maximum efficiency with minimum effort. There's a philosophy, purpose, and direction in everything she does.
Super kick! Ouch! Great agility there. Whoa, it's another reversal. Oh, look at that scoop slam. He's feeling the effects of that last hit. Byron, Corey described Ronda's judo philosophy, and with her extensive combat background, how does her past translate to competition in WWE?
Well, Rousey is learning that her skills can make her a dominant force in WWE, but
look at this. Elbow drop.
holy moly, amazing display of athleticism. Dream just barely got out of the way.
A back suplex. Ladies and gentlemen, by now I'm sure you've heard Bianca Belair describe herself as the EST of NXT. Corey, what exactly does that mean?
I'll break it down for you, Michael Cole. It simply means that Bianca Belair is the strongest, the fastest, the smartest, and the baddest around.
Oh, look at it. Scoop slam. He is just reeling from that offense.
Corey, thank you for breaking down exactly what it means when Bianca Belair says she is the ist of NXT. But don't you think Bianca has a bit of an overinflated ego for somebody relatively new to the scene?
Absolutely not, Saxton. Just ask top NXT stars like Candice LeRae or Lacey Evans if it was Belair's ego that beat them. Those were cases of Belair proving she truly is the est.
Velveteen Dream is down, and it appears Trey and Ronda Rousey are going to attempt some kind of top rope double team maneuver. Ronda launches Trey into a somersault senton splash.
Yeah, it looked like Ronda might have tweaked something, maybe her ankle?
And Trey gets the win for his team.
I think you're right, Saxton. Ronda Rousey is definitely in pain.
You okay?
No, I can't put weight on it.
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
This appears to be a very costly victory for Team Rowdy Trey.
This is on our WWE champion. He was banged up from the cage match, and that caused the timing to be off when Ronda launched him into that senton splash. So now they're both hurt. I hope it was worth it for Trey.
Well, you really blew it this time. Thanks to your screw-up last week, the doctor just said that Ronda has to pull out of the mixed match challenge.
Damn it.
But I've got some good news. I already found you a new partner.
Let me guess. You found someone who hasn't competed in WWE in 30 years.
Actually, I found someone who's never competed in WWE at all. Me! I'm stepping down as GM to become an active WWE superstar.
What?
I've been thinking about making the move to in-ring competitor for a while now, and this seemed like the perfect opportunity, especially with a chance to win money for charity. I just love giving back to the community whenever I can. Anyway, let me know if you want to talk strategy before our match tonight. Oh, and one more thing. I tied up some loose ends before I stepped down as GM. You're going to defend your WWE Championship against Samoa Joe on the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live. In a submission match! Later, partner.
I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
It can't be much worse than teaming with Drew McIntyre. It makes my skin crawl every time I have to tag him.
But you chose to team with McIntyre. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Even though I can't stand my partner, I still plan on winning the mixed match challenge.
Same here, on both accounts.
You think you know me?
She's gone from terrorizing Red and Trey to WWE superstars. It's Brooklyn Von Braun.
Oh, great.
This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial past affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
Well, I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative. Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who call themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
I kinda like that.
I bet you do.
Turning it around, it's Sami Zayn with the reversal. Boom!
Right between the eyes.
Looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
Wasn't expecting that.
What's he gonna do with it?
Oh, well executed back suplex.
A running swanton!
When it comes to Ember Moon, one thing's for certain, guys. She made an instant impact handily beating Billie Kay in her first ever match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2.
Running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Uh-oh.
I'd have to agree with what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's debut. She made her presence felt on day one and never looked back, beating some pretty big names in the process.
Yeah, anytime you could say you defeated the likes of Shayna Baszler and Ruby Riott, you know you're legit.
Wait a second, it appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend Red for their mixed match challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
It's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's
Skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
Oh, look at this. Looking for the suplex off the top rope.
Jeez.
Take all the wind out of you. Ruby Riott with the reversal.
And Drew McIntyre just tagged himself in. Red didn't like that.
After some miscommunication on the tag, it appears Red and Drew McIntyre are having a minor disagreement.
This looks like it might be more than a minor disagreement. McIntyre is walking out and leaving Red to fight on her own.
Is anyone really surprised? This is what happens when two people who despise each other try to form a team.
At least Aleister Black isn't going to take advantage of this situation, as it looks like he's resigned to this essentially turning into a one-on-one match. Ruby Riott's no-nonsense, all-disruption approach to the world also translates to her approach in the ring. And it's an approach that has seen her cause chaos in this women's division.
And with the women's division as white-hot as it is right now, you just know this match is going to be one for the ages.
And we continue.
Reversal! What a counter! Kick right to the midsection.
Harsh impact.
Finds a way to reverse. Tough spot to be in. Elbow smash!
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Oh, no. She steers clear there. Punch right to the face. Ruby Riott finds herself in a tough spot.
She needs to turn the tide here.
Ooh. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Ruby Riott turns it around. And again, yet another counter. Ooh, small package driver.
Ooh, well measured.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Vicious attack. We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control? She's calling her out.
This could...
How did Ruby Riott turn that one around?
And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Oh, small package driver. 2.
I'm impressed.
This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
She's been on the offensive for a little while now. She's executing on her plan perfectly. Back now inside the ring. Oh, she turns it around. Ooh, what impact. Ruby Riott turns it around. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Oh, had that well scouted. Right across the face.
Ruby Riott just too quick.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. Here we go again. Omega driver.
See ya. Thanks for coming.
Shoulders down. This could be it. Yes! Takes it!
Here is your winner, the Queen.
And she picks up the win.
That'll knock Ruby Riott down a peg or two.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody, after a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we'd donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
You think you know me?
It's the woman so famous they...
This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys are just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
Back now inside the ring. Between the ropes, rolls through. Great agility there. Oh, McIntyre.
Manhandling his opponent is Drew McIntyre.
Knife edge chop.
Striking at will. Just a step quicker.
I say Drew McIntyre's career is a story of two completely different chapters. McIntyre himself would tell you his first chapter didn't quite go as planned, but boy, chapter 2 is a whole nother story.
Huge toss.
That'll slow Drew McIntyre down a bit. Drew McIntyre can't be enjoying this.
What an exploder!
Michael, I like your analogy of McIntyre's career as two different chapters. And while chapter 1 didn't necessarily blow anybody away, there was a foreshadowing of his future success.
Oh, even Mr. McMahon himself called McIntyre a future world champion, which of course later came true in 2017 when McIntyre defeated Brood for the NXT Championship.
He has become relentless at this point.
This could be his moment. And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Ah, look at this now. Uh-oh. Got him where he wants him. Oh, bridging package powerbomb.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
Had it scouted. Kick to the gut. I have a theory what's coming next. He's absorbed some damage already.
Look out.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Drew McIntyre going for an early pin. This one's far from over.
Still a lot more fight left.
He weaves out of the way. Oh, windmill kick. Not looking good right now.
This is the kind of action you get in a mixed tag match. Working together.
Changes of fortune there. Comes in off the tag. This tag team contest is underway. Both of these teams have been very game so far.
Ooh, brutal body shot.
Looking helpless right now. Oh, it's not going to be pretty. Go to sleep. And this has got to be it. Despite their often heated and acrimonious past, Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun have managed to win the Mixed Match Challenge.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Judging from the look on Red's face, I think that ship has sailed, and she doesn't seem to be taking this very well at all. I mean, why would she? Red just lost to her best friend and her worst enemy. I'd be angry too.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Nice necklace, by the way. Real classy.
Thanks. I'll get you my jeweler's info. I bet he can throw together a runner-up version in no time.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. After all, I had a career record of 24-2 in MMA. I left that necklace at home.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe, and who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And before you say anything, I'm just looking to help. It's the only way he's going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. We'll set up a time later, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who's tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time, and besides, maybe she's changed, okay? People do that. And she was a good teammate, good enough that we won the Mixed Match Challenge.
Are you trying to rub it in? Because I think your teammate's ridiculous necklace accomplished that already. And by the way, who was in charge of handling the charity money that you won?
Brooklyn. She gave it to an animal shelter in our hometown.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe she took the $500,000 and spent it on that awful necklace and murder coat she was wearing? I bet the animal shelter doesn't even exist.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. Red. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye WWE Championship. Goodbye Trachea. Goodbye Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE Championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM, no offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. but I was inspired by women like Beth Phoenix, the Bellas, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened? I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following content.
You think you know me?
Maybe the most dangerous man in WWE.
Introducing.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe in his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that Trey has Brooklyn Von Braun in his corner tonight, who could be the difference maker. Supposedly the ex-MMA star has been working with Trey on his submission defense in preparation for this match.
I don't care who's in Trey's corner. There is no way he walks away with his WWE Championship. In fact, he'll be lucky to walk away at all. Gentlemen, we are bearing witness to the destroyer, Samoa Joe. He's put the entire WWE locker room on notice. Night after night, he'll beat down your heroes, render them unconscious, and when they wake up, he'll beat them down all over again.
His offense is on point right now.
This is what he feeds off of.
Deconstructing the knee there.
You described Samoa Joe's approach toward the WWE locker room, Corey. The Samoan submission specialist loves to leave a path to destruction, and he's not impressed by anyone in WWE.
It doesn't matter if you're an architect, a demon king, or a big dog. Samoa Joe wants to not only beat you, he wants to put you to sleep.
Face buster plants him. The championship hanging in the balance. Between the ropes, rolls through.
Bang, nice contact there.
Looks like Samoa Joe is fading a bit.
He's lost much of his early confidence.
Looking for the ripcord.
Oh man, what a knockout.
Now look at this now. Uh-oh. Got him where he wants him. Oh, bridging package power bomb. Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
He's looking a little dazed, guys.
And he's got nowhere to go in that corner.
That'll hinder your modeling career. And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No, no, no! This is awful.
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 2020, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam. After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry, I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Brown. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion! You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas Champion, me!
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Well, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out!
This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it!
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this.
It's Samoa Joe. Where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
He's suffered enough. Come on, don't do it.
No!
Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
Don't let the appearance fool you. Dakota Kai will kick your face. The irresistible force. If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones. Oh, what a counter. Perfectly aimed strike from Nia Jax. Scoop slam.
Nia Jax sees an opening.
Bomb!
Trap the arm. There she goes.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels. Nia Jax able to avoid damage there.
Oh, a heel kick. Right on point. German suplex. Oh, look at it. Dakota Kai able to counter beautifully. Evading possible disaster there. Take it over. Standing Shiranui. Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal. Off the springboard. Jumping stomp to the gut. She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point.
That'll have you walking funny.
Changes her fortune there.
There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Hoping to end it early. Not sure what made her think now was a good time for a pin attempt. Slam it into the mat.
Oh, so hazardous to your health, too.
Oh, clothesline. narrowly avoiding trouble.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
Boom!
Powerbomb!
What a deal! Ah, bridging package powerbomb!
Hoisted high above her head. And down.
Solid contact from Dakota Kai. Could this be it? She's leaving the ring. What's going to happen now? Oh, kick out.
She got the shoulder up. That's all that counts.
What a spin kick.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels.
What a series of strikes from one of the most prolific strikers in the game.
She's gonna... Belly to belly!
Wow, that was impressive. Dakota Kai able to...
She can end it here. Sasha Banks is making her presence known. Back in the ring now.
Oh man, my heart skipped a beat. She returns the favor there.
Interesting, there's the backslide driver.
You know what they call that? Something no one would ever do to me. Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Looking to end this.
Omega driver. This could do it.
Uh-oh.
Whether you like it or not, there's the match right there.
Here is your winner, the...
At the Royal Rumble, the WWE Universe will witness a night of firsts. It'll be the first time the WWE Divas Championship has been defended in nearly 15 years. And it'll be the first time these two longtime rivals step inside the ring and face each other in a one-on-one match. So ladies, all that's left is to sign the contract and make this unprecedented night official.
Byron, as former GM of SmackDown Live, I conducted quite a few contract signings, and let me just say, you're doing a terrible job. You didn't even give me a chance to embarrass my opponent.
Sorry.
Now, Byron mentioned this is going to be the first official match between Red and I, but we've had our share of fights over the years. So I wanted to take the WWE Universe back to when Red and I were in high school to see actual footage from our very first fight. Well, it was really more of a one-sided beatdown. This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. At the Royal Rumble, our next fight is going to end just like they always have. You, on the ground, screaming in pain, tapping out to the biggest crossover star in WWE history, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun!
You know, I heard a rumor that you were gonna show that footage tonight. So with that in mind, I actually got a gift for you.
That's cute, but I don't put that high fructose trash in my finely tuned body.
It's not going in your body, it's going on your body.
Of course, hothead Red loses her temper.
Red's going to get revenge for their high school encounter.
Not if Brooklyn has anything to say about it. The old cell phone video didn't do it justice. It's even better in person all these years later.
Brooklyn may have one-up Red again here tonight, but these two lifelong rivals will finally settle their differences once and for all at the Royal Rumble.